Welcome to Aspen Yoga. My name is Stacy. For today's yoga session, we are going to work on flexibility, stress reduction. So this is a gentle yoga class, around 20 minutes or so to work your body through its range of motion while focusing on our breath. All you will need for this class is your yoga mat. All right, so go ahead and gather what you need and meet me back on the mat. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and start with our legs crossed, sitting with a tall spine. Your hands are on your knees. Your eyes can stay opened or closed. Let's sit nice and tall. And as we take a deep inhale, filling your abdomen and your chest. And as you exhale, allow the shoulders to relax. Your spine stays tall. Inhaling. And exhale. Good. As you inhale, send oxygen to your fingers and your toes. Exhale, shoulders relax, the spine stays tall. Nice deep breaths here. Inhaling here. And exhale. One more together. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Shoulder circles. So circling those shoulders back. Good. One more here. Nice. Coming back to the center. I want you to go ahead and take your left arm and reach it around your back. And just, if you can rest it on the floor, I want you to reach it behind the back. And then I want you to go ahead and take that opposite hand and I want you to gently pull. So we're gently pulling the ear to the shoulder, getting a nice stretch through the neck. Nice deep breaths, being mindful not to pull too hard. Good. Coming up, releasing. And bringing that arm back around. And we're going to switch sides. So taking that arm behind and then taking that opposite hand and just getting a gentle stretch. By bringing that arm behind us, we open up, it causes us to open up that shoulder, which again then gives us a nice stretch through that neck where we hold a lot of stress and tension. Good. Coming back up. And bringing everything back to the center. Now I want you to feel the difference here. Now I want you to take ear to shoulder. And we get some stretch with gravity helping us, but the stretch is just a little bit different when we don't have that arm behind us. Good, come back to the center. And ear to shoulder. Get a nice stretch through that neck. Good, coming back to the center. Just some shoulder shrugs. So up and down. Up, down. Last time. Up and down. Good, let's go ahead and bring those feet out in front of us. Hands reaching back behind you. Let's walk those feet out so they're wider than our hips. And just a little 90-90. So I want you to drop, knee to one side, and then go ahead and drop to the other. Good. And now that we're just going to go from side to side, but now that you can see what we're doing, you maybe need a little bit wider on your feet. One side may be not quite as flexible as the other, but you can see we have 90-degree on one side, so 90-90 if you look at your legs here, and then switch sides, 90-90. Let's do one more each side, 90 here, and 90 here. Good, coming back to the center. Let's go ahead and grab those hamstrings, a little seated cat and cow. Round the back, tuck the chin for cat. Oh, get a nice stretch in that upper back. Looking up, sway in the back for cow. Nice, cat. Good, and cow. 2 more. Cat round the back. And cow. Last one, cat. And cow. Good. Sitting tall. Bringing the bottoms of your feet together for a little bit of butterfly. Grabbing those toes, hinging forward at the waist, pressing down on your inner thighs with your elbows. Looking at your toes, keeping that back nice and straight. You can do a little side to side if you like, so you can do a little side to side movement here. Deepens the stretch a little bit. Good. As you come back up, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Let's go ahead. I'm going to show you a side view here. Seated figure 4. So I want you to cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Good. Sitting tall. You're just going to stay here. So your hands are behind you, supporting you. If you should feel this in the whatever foot is on top, you should feel that in that hip. If you need to walk your tailbone a little bit closer to that grounded foot, that's going to give you a little bit better stretch. And from here, you're just going to enjoy this stretch. You can do a little side shifting here. Get a nice stretch into that hip. You may find you need to adjust again as your body gets comfortable with this stretch. Good. Let's come back to the center. So go ahead and back yourself away a little bit and then get yourself out of that stretch. Switching sides, so give yourself an ankle over thigh and then walk yourself towards the heel. Once you get comfortable, a little side to side. Nice little figure 4 stretch here. Nice deep breath. Good. Come back to the center, back yourself away, and come out. Good. Let's go ahead and come onto your hands and knees for a little cat and cow. So onto that quadruped, knees are hip width apart, hands on the palms or the knuckles or shoulder width apart. Round the back, tuck the chin for cat. Look up, sway in the back for cow. Nice. Good. Come back into cat, thinking each vertebrae. And cow, belly button to the floor. Nice. Let's do 2 more here. Cat. And cow. Good. Last one, cat. And cow. Good. Come back to that neutral spine. And I want you just to shift your hips one direction, shift your hips the other way, getting a little lateral hip stretch. So stretching the outside of those hips. 1 more each side. 1 and 2. Good. Coming back to the center. I want you just to walk yourself up onto your knees. So you're nice and tall on the knees. I want you to take the foot that's farthest away from me and step it out. Good. Inhaling, arms reach up. Bring those hands together at the top. Belly button comes forward. Nice deep lunge here, keeping the spine tall. Good. Inhale here. And exhale 1 more time. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to fold forward. Hands can come to your knee. So you can stay high, or you can bring the hands to the inside of your foot. Whatever is most comfortable here. I want you to shift those hips forward. So Instead of a 90 degrees on the back hip, we're getting a nice stretch from the hip into that knee. Nice deep breath. Tucking your toes of the back foot under, I want you to lift that knee up off the floor so we come now into a deep runner's lunge. Good. From here, step forward with your back leg, coming up in just to a forward fold. So I want you to stay in this forward fold, grab your elbows, and ragdoll back and forth, side to side. Good, allowing those hands to fall to the floor. We're going to switch sides, so I want you to step back with that opposite foot, come into your runner's lunge, hands inside your front foot. Thinking of that belly button pointing towards the floor. Nice deep stretch, breathing here. Dropping the back knee onto the floor, leaving your hands on the floor, so we've just changed the angle of our stretch. Good, hold here as you breathe. From here, I want you to walk your hands back, so bring your knees to 90-90, lift those arms up, interlace the hands, reaching tall. Belly button comes forward, so we're still getting the nice stretch in that back hip. Good, inhaling, arms up. Exhale, open, bring them to your sides. Come back to your knees. Let's slide back into child's pose. Stretching your arms out in front. Relaxing the head and neck. Nice deep breaths. Good. Coming onto your hands and knees, lowering yourself on to your belly into Sphinx. So as you're in Sphinx, you are on your elbows. You are lifting your chest, but your elbows stay on the floor. Pressing into your palms, your forearms. Good. Hips stay onto the floor. Lifting the chest while dropping the shoulders. Good. I want you to press up onto your knees. You're going to press up onto those knees and bring your knees around in front, back into the seated position. Sitting tall. Draw some circles with your spine. So circling around one way. Good. Circles can be bigger as you are more comfortable. And circles the other way, circling around. Good. Coming back to the center, sitting nice and tall. I want you to go ahead and place that left hand on the floor. Inhaling up, slide to the left, reach through those fingers. Nice deep breaths here. Good. Cartwheel those hands up and over. Slide and reach to the other side. Keep that opposite hip on the floor. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, folding forward, stretching your arms out as far as you can, folding forward at the waist, dropping your chest into your thighs. Walking both hands over to the left, bring that right arm with you, getting a nice stretch through the hip, relaxing the head and neck. Good, coming around to the other side. Bringing that opposite arm around. Nice deep stretch. Good, coming back to the center. Falling a little bit forward, more forward here. Good, walk your hands up. Sitting up nice and tall. Good, inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, arms reach tall. As you exhale, twisting to the left. Give yourself a little twist with that right arm. Good, inhaling, coming up. Exhale, twist. Good, one more time each side. Inhaling up tall. Reach to the ceiling. Exhaling, twist over. Drop those shoulders as you twist. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twist. Good, inhale up tall. Exhale, open and down. Good. Let's go ahead and sit comfortably for a little relaxation. So hands are on your knees, palms are up or down, sitting with a tall spine. Let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Good, and as you sit tall, I want you to think about your body relaxing, going through a little muscle relaxation, starting at the top of your head. Inhale. And as you exhale, make your way down the top of your head, relaxing the muscles of your forehead. Relaxing your temples, your jaw. The muscles of your face relax as you relax the muscles of the back of your head. Making your way down your neck, your shoulders fall away from your ears. And as you inhale here, and as you exhale, waterfall your way from your shoulders all the way to your fingertips. Your arms are heavy and relaxed. Inhaling here. And exhale. Your hands are heavy. Your arms are relaxed. And as you make your way down your torso, relaxing the muscles of your chest and your upper back. As you make your way down your spine and your torso, your abdomen, your lower back, your lower abdomen. All of those muscles relax as you get to the muscles of your hips. Waterfall your way from your hips to your toes, allowing any tension to melt away as you make your way from the hips to the toes. The legs are heavy and firmly planted into the floor. As you inhale here, and as you exhale, your arms, your legs are heavy and relaxed. Any tension melts out of your body. I want you to take some time here. Allow your mind to wander and your body relax. Taking nice deep breaths from your fingers to your toes. And as you inhale here, wake up the fingers and the toes, the arms and the legs. If your eyes were closed, fluttering them open. Sitting tall, let's just take a little side shift from side to side here. Good. Keeping your tailbone planted, just shifting through the side of your back, your obliques. One more each side. 1 and 1. Good. Coming back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, shoulders relaxing. Again, inhale. And exhale. Again, my name is Stacy with Aspen Yoga. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again next time.